My name is Jordan Hall and I teach grade 6. I'm Brooklyn Thudium. I teach grade 3 at Beacon Hill School.
My name's Darren Pickering. This is my 28th year of teaching.
I did a admin kind of in a Zoom call when I was in university, and an admin told me in that Zoom call a piece of advice that I've always held on to, which is have the next day ready. I would say the biggest thing would be that you're not alone and that everybody starts there. So you are never expected to know everything. You have to ask the questions. Don't be afraid and don't feel like you need to know, because if you don't ask, you won't know. So don't be afraid to ask for help.
I think the most important thing is you've chosen the most amazing career path. I think, your understanding of where you want to go is important, and I think believing in yourself and just knowing that you're going to make a difference in kids' lives is huge.
I survived by doing what I needed in the moment. And if that means, okay, I'm just gonna go down and have a snack and talk with my fellow teachers, that helped. Otherwise it was, you know what, I need to just shut the door, go in the bathroom, just sit there for a bit. And I did, and you just it's like that one day at a time thing. Do what you need in the moment. I feel like a big piece is the team that you're with. So I was really lucky. I started my teaching career here at Beacon, and honestly, leaning on your colleagues.
What I did is relied on getting to know my teaching partners, my colleagues, and creating somewhat of friendships with them.
It is the hardest one, for sure. Different challenges in different ways, right? Like this year I'm finding new challenges that I didn't have in my first year because I had a different group of kids. The challenges do vary, but yeah, it's the hardest one. Ooh, I wouldn't say so. First year is a big learning curve, but honestly, every year comes with different challenges because it depends on the group. So my first year in particular, I had a wonderful group of students. So it wasn't, the toughest in management sense, but then other years you might have to look at new strategies, new tools to figure out how to manage different behaviors or just different things that you're dealing with on a day-to-day basis, because every group of students comes with diverse needs. And I would say this year is probably so far my most challenging year, and I'm in my 6th year of teaching. So it honestly totally depends. Every year can be so different.
I would say the first year was one of the hardest for sure, because of all of those things are so new and you're trying to figure out, how do I be the best I can when you don't have the experience for it? And so what then I would say is, if you can, stick with the same grade if you like it for a little while. But if you really struggled with that grade, with whatever it is, don't be afraid to change too. So first year is probably the most demanding in terms of mental toughness, figuring out stuff, how to do this, how to do that. But when you can get through that, things get a little bit easier.